Hi guys, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I'm back. I just wanted to put out these two reads that I did last night. I already put out the read for today, but I did two quick reads last night, and I just wanted to get the information out there because in every one of my reads, something significant comes up. So I just wanted to put it out there for those of you who might be interested. The first read was done yesterday on January 6th. The first one was 11/22 to 23. And that's Justice and the Fool and the King of Wands. And these are both for the Divine Masculine. I just don't have the cards out anymore. I will post the basic read for both of them, I believe, up on my tag. I have for the first read the major arcana of the Indigo and Transition, with the guidance card or the Empress coming up after the read. Indigo in the SIRIAN Starseed deck is the Magician, and Transition is the Death card. We had 2 Pentacles, 4 Wands, and 3 Swords. And again, today we had 4 Wands, or 4 Pentacles. So Pentacles and Wands have been big yesterday and today, which has to do with practical things, money, work, and action, passion. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Wands in this read from yesterday morning. As well as before the read, the Queen of Swords and the Page of Cups came up. The numbers, we had double 2s was most significant, but we also had double 1s, double 3s, and double 5s yesterday. The code line was added up to 11, which is Justice, from 4, 5, and 2. We had 2, 4, 3, 22, which is the Fool, 11, Justice, 33, the Christ vibration, but also 7 of Wands. 55 is the Ace of Swords, Excalibur. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so the whole first half of the cycle. 12 is the Hangman, 23 is the King of Wands, and 35 is the Wounded Warrior, or the Mary Magdalene energy as well. 57 also came up, which is the 3 of Swords. And the code line today was all, or yesterday, was all about synchronicity and abundance, which, by the way, are the numbers 87 and 88. So here in this read, the 5 of Crystals. The 5 of Crystals was the main challenge here, which is that that energy of being left out in the cold, destitute, abandoned, rejection, all of those wounds that come up. And those wise 4 were coming up, alternating currents, the back and forth, the up and down, between the masculine and feminine, and between the 3D and 5D, to see the key of that 5 of Pentacles, right? That destitution, that abandonment, the exile of total war, to synchronicities and abundance, so from going from one extreme to the other. So to the nth degree also, the Southeast was coming up. The sea, the ocean, the letter C, regarding the wise one, the Queen, being clear, or the Fool, or the drunk, and the alternating currents of both. The air conditioning, or in other words, conditioning yourself for air, or air signs, like the King of Swords. Seeing the key in exile of the 22 of the Fool. And 2-2 is coming up too. 2-2? Like a 2-2? And synchronicities abound, with the 88, the masculine and the feminine, dancing in their balance, side by side. Atlantic City was also coming up. Seeking Destitution Street, which of course in a gambling city, that's very common. And then total TW is coming up. Total Weight, Toxic Waste, Third World, the Twin Cities, Teamwork, Tailwind, Trojan Wall, and Teeny Weeny were coming up. To the nth degree, to see the Wise 4 or the Emperor, the air conditioning, to see the key, abandonment, exile, or cold. And the Trojan Wall was definitely important here, regarding the synchronicities that will come up and the abundance. So Southeast is clear for alternating currents, seeing the key of the Hierophant, which can be the Godhead, change, freedom, and the teamwork that it takes, and why the synchronicities come in relation to abundance. Let's see, we have the, starting out the read for this read was the Queen of Pentacles upright. We had the central energy of the Indigo reverse, which is like the Magician, but a kind of a younger version of the Magician, and the challenge being that Five of Pentacles upright. And I was getting a sour stomach and a little bit of nervousness with this read. So the Queen of Pentacles, after coming together, a party with the Queen of Swords perhaps, and Page of Cups or Message of Love, met with lawyer, the Emperor reversed, taking forever to end, or post-death, a father, grandfather, or downturn, unable to conceive or conceptualize, frustrated, creatively blocked, the Knight of Pentacles upright, offering help, going back, and the Five of Cups, getting over grief, the Knight of Swords upright, telling the truth to the Devil or Capricorn, surrendering to the Queen of Wands reversed, Peter Pan, Devil in disguise, the Queen of Wands reversed, looking down on the Hierophant. The Queen of Wands reversed holds prisoners of war, Ball and Chain, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands reversed Taurus, deliberation on uncomfortable emotions of surrender. To Taurus or Hierophant, religion, marriage, or contract, establishment, society. And that was all at 11:55, which is justice and the truth. 11:57 is justice and the Three of Swords, the three-way heartbreak of past life relationship, and beneath that was attraction. At the new moon eclipse was surrender to peace, near death, dying, long drawn out end, shock of your life, about loss of hope, depression, dimmed light, and recovery of awakening. No resisting change, in for a shock in their awakening. Aquarius reversed, Scorpio reversed, and Capricorn reversed here. Physical activities, which was 67, and music both came up. Music was beneath physical activities. Music's 32. And this was all at 12 o'clock. And right as I was talking about delivery, the mailman had just shown up, and I was waiting for a call that hadn't come in, that was supposed to come in at 12. So a little bit late. The Knight of Pentacles and the Journeyman come up here as the world reversed, implementing a plan. The Knight of Swords present, post-war, with peace, and the Page of Pentacles reversed, disconnected from the King of Wands reversed, not seeing eye to eye. The student never learns, exhausted or angry with child. The Queen of Pentacles is with the Page of Cups, who's the loving one. The King of Wands reversed, the Queen of Pentacles upright, and the Queen of Wands reversed are coming up here in a marriage, Taurus, establishment, religion, with rude awakening, and the past life relationship with attraction beneath it, with physical activity. The recent past is the Three of Wands reversed, the past between the King of Wands reversed and the Queen of Pentacles upright, insecure, manipulative, healing and keeping to themselves, suffering in silence, in a breakup, disconnect, not able to agree or see each other physically. Synchronicities, options, dreams, dashed, with the Ten of Pentacles reversed, dysfunctional family or loss of money or inheritance perhaps. The High Priestess is upright, suffering in silence, with the King of Wands reversed. And suffering in silence, I put down the acronym of SIS, so somebody's sister may be the cause of somebody's suffering as well. The foundation is the Four of Wands upright, or the home, depressed, choosing a new path, expressing feelings, energy, fast-paced communication or travel. To offer the truth to the Devil or Capricorn, or they are swearing in. Aquarius reversed, Capricorn upright, Libra reversed, Scorpio reversed, Aries reversed, and Taurus upright. The central energy is the Indigo reversed, the insecure child with abilities, and Angel and Hermit together, patience and wisdom and light, inspired the Queen of Pentacles with the King of Swords, and unhappy family or emotional cycle done. The challenge being that Five of Pentacles, destitution, exile, weak, standing up for self when depressed, or Leo Aquarius. The child, twins coming together with prisoner or in prison, anxiety or starting over in love without affection, just the King of Cups and the Four of Wands, unconditional love or union. The King of Cups extends an olive branch to the Queen of Cups reversed at home, broken bull or chariot, the warpath, ambulance, breakdown, change in plans with justice, divorce, Libra, up on stand or standing up, dealing with uncomfortable feelings of weakness, savings, grounding, and being moderate with anxiety, prison, of truth, of the King of Cups, unconditional love, and juggling, performer, and now crowning the twin flames. Confessing, dropping burdens, negative self-talk, under the radar, feeling a failure, starting over in love, recovery from exile, and the King of Wands reversed. And that was at 1231, which is the Hangman and the Five of Wands, the expansion energy. Dissatisfied and running away at 1232, which is then the Journeyman, choosing a path of the Knight of Cups, offering love to Sovereign, meditating in the 5D at night or at the full moon eclipse. Protecting self from the Queen of Pentacles by sharing and selling out a nest egg, perhaps, or putting aside a nest egg. The Page of Wands inspired the Queen of Swords to save, and the King of Pentacles is in need of help or child documents. The Queen of Swords with fond memories of Twin and the King of Swords working with the Empress reversed. High Priestess or Viking Princess and the Queen of Cups reversed. For them, the worst is over. The King of Pentacles, no more work with them, or no longer working with them, inspired to the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, being moderate, imprisoned by truth and triumph, unconditional love, and performing. So that the masculine may be inspired actually by the feminine at this point. Soon as the Two of Swords, keeping to self, justice, divorce, Libra offers money or new life to Leo reversed, or ego death. Issues at workplace and falling short, or players and out of control egos there. Sharing, settling out with past. The Knight of Pentacles offering or moving forward with Tower, Epiphany, and performing, or offering help to Drama Queen. He is the Ace of Swords. The Queen of Swords speaks about breakdown, the war within, car issues, trust issues, ambulance, and cancellations and delays, not ascending, exposing all with message of love. Forgiving and learning, worth waiting for, and romantic feelings all come up here. Around the Divine Masculine, or how he is seen, is the Page of Wands with mask and deity, or in other words, they're worshipped. A big head with the King of Wands, standing up to others in the awakening and looking back at the King of Wands or the past, and that it's weighing on his shoulders, inspired by seeing others awaken, but doing it with a mask on. The Knight of Swords rushing back with the truth, and the Queen of Wands reversed or away from her energy. He may be rushing back with the truth or away from the Queen of Wands reversed energy. Clear, masculine needs to clear blocks around transition reversed, which is like the Death card reversed, resisting change, under the radar, at night lacking faith, needing courage with third party at work, holding back passions and falling short. Abundance and synchronicities come up here. The Two of Cups reversed, disconnect, not seeing each other physically, but exchanging energy. Risky downloads with Twin dumped, pushed down in exile, or in other words, abandoned. The Twin Flame is a risk. The King of Swords with third party Twin Flame is the truth or tells the truth. To keep about juggling and settling with the Queen of Swords, Twin, hostage, dumped on and pushed to their emotional limits. The Five of Wands reversed is the end of the battle. The King of Pentacles decides to no longer help at work, that they must do it for themselves. The Empress reversed, Viking Princess, and Queen of Cups reversed, they can handle it. The Six of Pentacles is sharing, settling out with the Hierophant, guidance, taking a risk to let them figure it out on their own. The Ace of Cups reversed, Taurus dumped, overwhelmed post-war, post-battle, and finding peace at last can now go away. And the Queen of Pentacles is home with the truth of the Page of Wands, with mask and flame in the past, insecure and challenged by exile and keeping to self, resisting change with the twin flames at 12:55, which is the Hangman and the truth, and a new path, passing downloads to end conflict, to share guidance counselors to those who are overwhelmed. The Queen of Wands looking back, or the Queen of Pentacles looking back at the King of Wands reversed, home and secure about the twin flames and challenged by abandonment issues. Truth triumph of being in knowing, inspired masked boy with flame resisting change and taking a risk with twin to pass downloads, to clear conflicts, share, guide, and purge, and ultimately to find peace together. Okay, so that was the first read. I know it's a bit choppy, but there might be something in there that was significant to you guys. All right, so the second read was done at 4:28 to 29 yesterday. And that is the 4 of the Emperor, the 28 of the 2 of Wands, and the 29 of the 3 of Wands. So the twin flames and the being present and the Emperor. We had the Wheel of Fortune, the solar deity, so the wheel and the sun, the higher self, which is like the high priestess, and before the read, the shadow, which is the devil, and after the read, Starseed, which is like the fool. We had 3 swords, 3 pentacles, and 2 wands. And the court cards were Page of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. Before the read, the King of Pentacles was also there. So we had the King, Page, and Knights of Pentacles. After the read, the King of Wands shows up. That's that shaman energy. I was also, before this read, getting the Master of the House, with the King of Pentacles upright and the 10 of Pentacles reversed. And Trinity was also coming up. And like Master of the House from Les Mis and a couple other Les Mis songs were coming up the day before that. And Trinity as well. So we had, let's see, numbers. We had triple threes in this read and double sevens and double ones. And on the code line, it was all about financial discipline for the masculine and the number 3, which again is the Trinity. And we had triple threes. We had 77, which is the Sovereign, 37, which is the King of Cups, 78, which is the 10 of Pentacles, and the 332, as well as 13, which is Death, 35 is the Wounded Warrior, the 9 of Wands, and then 57 again, which is the 3 of Swords. So on this one, the code line was just about financial discipline, and I was getting a couple of little messages. There wasn't much here, but the mate Knight 3 comes up, like mating with someone. Mate Knight 3 of the crystal height, so like the height of financial discipline. It was also coming up around the mother's source power after death or in the rebirth, extrasensory perception of the Trinity and co-creation, and the height of financial discipline. So mate and also the Ma was coming up. So the mother and the mate, or it could be a mate who's acting like a mother. Also the T of the source power of, like in Tao, the power of the energy, of the mother energy in the after-death test, the rebirth, but it's after-death test literally, of Trinity and the workplace, regarding the heart and the height of financial discipline. So it's like the third night, like if he has like high earnings at work, the third night of his high earnings at work was important. Like it was a test on whether he really learned his financial discipline lessons or not. So then we started with the 3 of Swords reversed in this one, which is healing and forgiving. Healing and forgiving, detoxing chaos with truth presented to the King of Pentacles and family. So that was the Master of the House, and that's also come up as the Montagues. The twins, taming the beast of co-creation, or strong at co-creation, or Trinity, in other words. The Knight of Swords reversed, holding their tongue, and the lovers in the middle of that, and resistance to change, the divine feminine, surrounded. It's like them trying to stop the feminine, like it's getting out of control, like, right? Because it's the masculine's coming out of his slumber, right? So there are dark energies around him, making a last-ditch effort, trying to like surround the feminine so her energy can't get to him. Lovers of the Queen of Swords upright and the King of Pentacles upright at home or a union with the Ten of Cups reverse, which is either an emotional family or unhappy family, an emotional family ending or an emotional cycle ending, or just a very unhappy family, and then the Empress was upright. Or divine lovers talked about today by the Queen of Swords, as the King of Pentacles speaks to the home of the Ten of Cups reversed, ending the family or emotional cycle with the Empress. The Empress likes home, but it's time to close the cycle. It's like you like your home, but maybe it's time to move. And water under the bridge was coming up here. The idea of the perfect family, to see what we have or working as a team together. The divine lovers speaking as one, abundance, Mother Earth, healing and forgiving. Running away, seeing if the coast is clear. The gold coin is floating in divorce or breaking contract or spiritual community. Settling things. And then I was getting 2 Ys upside down, like 2 martini glasses upside down, and then 2 coins. The masculines get, it's like the masculines getting their eyes window washed, like little wipers on your car, except over your eyes, like they do sometimes in the cartoons, so that they can see more clearly. Skating on thin ice and needing to go with the flow, to let go of emotional attachments that are of no use to them. Flirt comes up, and underneath that was express your love for the masculine. The 5 of Wands reversed, no more spying. And the 5 of Cups upright, grieving loss and regret, in knowing they were hung out to dry. When they hung out to dry a beautiful love that was offered to them. Worried about rejection of an offer for a prisoner inspection. New love in the new love is coming up here in platinum as opposed to the silver cup. So it's not silver, they're saying it's platinum. And Knights in white satin. So it's saying new love in platinum, not silver cup and Knights in white satin. So instead of that, it's the one, it's platinum, even above gold. The toes fit across the DNA limb, and rebirth comes up here with environment beneath it. So rebirth is 16 of the tower and 44 is environment, the mastering, grounding, and integrating. Dropping the ball, the facade, patterns at present, over loss and regret, and inspired. The hostage of school of hard knocks never learns, is out there socializing, coming together for a party or to catch up. A child with struggles in school feels like they're in a prison and out partying with friends. Frog's legs being shown off, earth against air, fire isn't up, and air is just under the wire. The Page of Pentacles reversed, talking to a peacock, keeping another on ice. The only water in drinks are mixed. So it's saying like the only water in that energy right there wasn't in the masculine, it was in the drinks that were mixed. The 3 of Swords reversed and the 3 of Cups upright here, healing with friends or kids. The Empress dumping all attachments and alcohol for new love and rebirth. Or the Empress is pregnant after separation, having a shower, unable to drink alcohol to show love to child in rebirth. Solar deity reversed is coming up with closure and detoxing chaos, unhappy with the King of Cups on top, offering help to the Empress or showing or sharing with friends, or kids putting it together. So it's like a some kind of party, like a shower, some kind of wedding shower, baby shower, where maybe the kids are actually helping to put it together and put it on. Or the King of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and Empress and she's elder person, is the Knight of Wands, taking forever to get to the end. And that was at 5:15, which is the Hierophant and the Devil, which is Taurus and Capricorn energy. The central energy is the Wheel reversed. Slow down with the truth offered to the present High Priestess, or secret or psychic abilities. The High Priestess or Viking Princess released from prison of home or at home, where the worst is over and it's time for the bliss. The challenge being the 3 of Pentacles workplace or place of co-creation. The Queen of Swords stuck, overworking with negative group, or as third party, negative associations, released at home or from contract or from a house situation. The Five of Swords reversed without peace post-war, but is inspired. The full moon on January 10th, the eclipse of injustice of the world complete, with sealed divine feminine, the Knight of Cups reversed, jealous of kids or twins, of dysfunctional family or loss of legacy and money, and grounding and integrating the offer of love and offer bigger love. It's like the offer of love now is returned with an even bigger offer of love back at them, and gathering with the sealed divine feminine. Now is the Eight of Swords reversed, a release from anxiety, which might have been coming through from the divine feminine yesterday. And the Nine of Pentacles reversed was coming up as powerlessness. So shining light and dreams come true with new love, the Holy Grail, the Queen of Swords union celebration. Dream Girl offers new life in announcement, judgment, or call to action. The Three of Pentacles, or place of co-creation, by love at work, rejected to find words. So was rejected. They needed to be rejected to find the words in order to put it into some kind of creation, to find their creative spot. In an unfair relationship, the harsh truth, defenseless to love flung at him, lacking faith in rescue efforts, to talk with twin and choose a path. Healing but not telling and recovering from exile, inspired by the Queen of Wands' grief after conflict, is over and now settling out. Soon is the Three of Wands present moment of surrender to the King of Pentacles, crossing your heart and hope to die. Stick a needle in my eye. It's like the Master making the divine feminine say this, like, I cross my heart and hope to die, stick a needle in my eye. An offer of love, one last fourth quarter time, but this time to the Queen of Cups reversed, allowing the swords to all fall out. At work co-creating, and fell on face, ignoring that offer of love. Post-war, unable to find peace except from inspiration that came out of that pain of the Two of Cups. What God has brought together, let no man put us under, including third parties. The divine masculine sees himself as the Seven of Wands, defenseless to fall from grace in the end of family or emotional cycle of hard knocks, now resting and meditating. The cards that came up for the masculine here were love self first, pay attention to the red flags, and codependencies to make the effort. Around him, or how he is seen, is the Knight of Pentacles with proposal after rejection under the radar and feeling of failure with bad news. The full moon eclipse for injustice to flip. The masculine is to clear blocks about his higher self, or in other words, his twin. The need for help, money, opportunity, draining and sick, and stuck without peace about her. Financial discipline, spiritual partnership, and completion, even more so than financial discipline, spiritual partnership and completion. The Queen of Pentacles reversed in the aftermath of a jealous rage, the divine masculine taking a risk to pass downloads and meet up with the divine feminine on a new path. The Magician Emperor in downturn offers love, grounding and integrating an offer of love, and offering a bigger one in coming together with sealed divine feminine and the world. So it's like whatever regular offer of love was given, it's given back tenfold in return. 540 is the Hierophant and the Page of Cups. The risk of falling, post-war looting, frustrations, and unable to conceive or conceptualize what was going on. The King of Wands reversed, defenseless to dysfunctional family. The Ten of Pentacles reversed. In the aftermath of drama, the Queen of Pentacles reversed with nasty words or negative talk or spreading rumors, spying and or potty mouth. And he choosing a new path left of the new. The Three of Swords reversed, healing, and the Page of Pentacles reversed, opportunist or poor student. Defenseless to offers, proposals, sick and tired of accepting In the downturn, twist of fate, the Three of Pentacles, workplace, and the Three of Wands, gift of the higher self, released from prison in order to take a risk with him. After making a fool of himself post-war and failing as the King of Wands reversed, the Three of Swords reversed, and the Sun reversed, healing and drained or sick and tired of social life or kid stuff, and the Page of Pentacles reversed, not learning their lesson, needy, and bad luck in release, the challenge being the workplace or place of co-creation, defenseless to the present moment, proposal from his higher self to take the risk. So those were the two reads from yesterday. So I hope you got something out of them. I know they weren't as pieced together as they should be, but anyway, I just wanted to get that out there for you guys. Rise and be loved. Bye.